I'm looking for mending, and the smith has not given me mending 2 days straight. That's a no-go. Give me all the mending. I just need to get lore on that fishing rod. What else do I need? I need a bunch of XP, that's what. Let's put these in. After I get all the XP, or making the Enderman farm and then get an XP from it, I'm gonna try and make a looting 3 sword. Because I need to defeat the wither to get a beacon, so I can make, what do you call it? So I can start doing some of the projects. Since this is a realm, my friends are on it as well. There we go. Also need to make this like highway an ice highway, so I can use a boat and just instead of having to hop all the way there. Actually, I'm gonna make it easier on myself to find the end point. Because this portal isn't directly there, because we had trouble finding the portal to begin with. It was in a weird spot. So let's make a actual path. How's your morning been today? You just woke up? Yeah, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. So I just hopped on because I was trying to get a mending villager earlier today. Or yesterday. And I couldn't get it, so I went to sleep and I came back on and got the mending villager. So I'm just trying to make a path towards the end portal so I can make a, what do you call it, XP farm out of Enderman. It's gonna look ugly for now. Can you make mossy stone slabs? Oh, you can. Interesting. Am I watching any anime? I don't know, not really. I have a bunch of them bookmarked, but I haven't gotten around to watching them. Except, actually, I'm all caught up on Infinite Dendogram for now, right? I think I finished Death March, but I'm gonna go revisit it because I think I left halfway through. So yeah, that's my anime life for now. Yeah, again, I don't know why I mined that wall. I'm literally gonna place a bet. Yeah, it's not like there isn't any good animes out there, it's just, you know, it's not that time of the year. Everybody will get back down to it eventually. It's usually around exam season. Everybody starts binging anime because they're trying to escape from the exams, you know what I mean? I need to fill up a shulker with like cobblestone, wood, and I think that's it really. Alright, we're almost there. I just need to make these stairs. I think I'll leave the fountain there. Looks fancy. Thoughts? This little thing? Oh, he disappeared. He's not my pet anymore. He just, oh, there he is. I guess he is, you know. I ran out of torches. That's a bad. Oh, I looked at him. He's dead now. He's deaded. Let me clear out this library. Not clear out, but like make it so it's easier to move around. So yeah, like me and Kai were trying to look for the end portal, which is right here, by the way, right? For like around 3 hours, and we couldn't find it. Like we would be everywhere but here. But like this is the first area I like came to. But I never explored over here because the bookshelf was blocking the way, and I don't know why I just didn't come this way. Oh, because of the mineshaft. There was a mineshaft there. So we just spent like 4 hours thinking that there is no portal here. It was so annoying. And then we came to this library and I was like, I'm taking books from here, right? Because books is a valuable resource. So I just like mined this and I was like, oh wait, there's a portal here. Yeah, especially when they're mixed with like mine shafts and ravines and stuff like that. It's so hard to navigate. But yeah, we have like, me and Kyrie have like a lot of plans for this world. Once I defeat the Wither and get its weather star and make a beacon, it's going to be easier to get the resources, obviously, right? So me and him are gonna like, well, Kai wants to make like a fantasy city and towns around the place, and he wants to link them up with roads and, you know, cover certain places with forests. And I thought it might help him, you know, like we're gonna make a giant castle in the middle of everything as well. So do I have a shulker for these things? No. I should. You know what? This is the shulker for books now, since I don't have that much wood. There we go. See that in the background? I'm gonna try and make something similar, if not just try and replicate it entirely, right? That should be fun. You know, adding a couple relics out there as well, like this, like filling up the back with mountains and forests. It's gonna take a lot of terraforming, but I think I could do it. Yeah, well, we're gonna start with like on the outskirts, not like here, but like further out. Kyrie wants to make like a bunch of small towns and villages, so we're gonna start with that, and then once we have like enough resources and good enough tools, we're gonna go, you know, start building the main city. This should be fun, hopefully. Right. But yeah, that's where my inspiration's coming from. So like, I have a schedule, right? I've got a, so I stream every other day and record whatever I stream on that day, and I upload it to YouTube. I'll spend a day editing it, since I'm probably gonna stream for like max 6 hours, you know. That's a lot of footage to go through for a day, so I'll probably every other day upload something to YouTube and stream, really. No, I know how, like, I know the I know the theory behind playing Katarina, right? Like, I know what combos are best in certain situations. But when it comes to playing her, like, I'm so rusty with her that I basically in every game. Like, I remember back in the day when you always try and 1v1 me, just to see where you are with Katarina. Like, I was the person you wanted to go to see where you are, right? Actually, a lot of people are like that. I don't know why, but like, people held me at a high skill cap for some reason. I just played the game, right? Like, when I first started, there was only one thing I was thinking about, right? Like, how would I get better? So I started looking up, like, who's the best mid laner, because I used to play mid. So I was looking that up, and I saw Faker. And Faker was giving tips to how to play League in general, right? And one of his tips was, every 5 seconds, he would look at the map. Every 5 seconds. Once I heard that tip, I just like, every 5 seconds, boom, 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 into the map, right? And that actually helped me get more map awareness. Like, I was able to move from my lane to bottom lane, top lane very fast, because I was so aware of what's happening. So, like, to be honest, it's not even like about my mechanics. It's about how you play the map, right? You can be pretty shit at the game, but as long as you're there to auto-attack or use your abilities, right? You were gonna probably win the fight if you pick the right fights through the map. That's how I used to play. But now I'm like, must kill. You know, I've lost like 90% of my map awareness. Yeah. Like, I literally go in 1v5 just to get like 2 or 3 kills, right? In my head, I'm like, it's worth. Like, my team can kill the rest, right? And then like they go in and die. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to stay like alive. That's like literally the only way to win those type of games. Like, if I stay alive and don't like in. Okay. We need a bunch of building blocks. Commence project farm. I need to get a bunch of elytras for like a bunch of the people on the server. Because I only got elytras for me and Kyrie, because we were the only people that beat the Ender Dragon. Like, he hopped off after we didn't find like an end city for like 30 minutes after killing the Ender Dragon. You know what the annoying part is about the end? Endstone can't be mined faster no matter what. You mine it the same with a normal pickaxe. Like, even if you have haste 2 with a beacon, it doesn't let you mine it faster. Yeah. Hold on, I think I might have like a normal pickaxe sitting around in mine. No, I don't. Never mind. I can't really show you. No! It's not Silk Touch. Oh well, I'll go make another one later. Fine. Yeah, that's why like end island projects are like so annoying, right? The only way to really clear out a large space is with TNT. in the end. Did you know that I'm modding Minecraft, actually? Thank you. They call me a pilot where I came from. The pilot. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to say that I'm modding Minecraft, but like I started like learning how to, right? I was able to implement a sprite and an item in, right? First steps, you know. So once I get like the hang of the coding and like the environment I'm coding in, and like how things work, I think I'm gonna do some like really cool shit. Like I'm thinking of like completely changing the combat system and the movement system. Like I'll add a dodge, and certain weapons feel heavier than others. Like, don't expect anything like too soon. Like, give me like a year or two. I'll give you something to look at, you know what I mean? I'll probably, if I get comfortable at coding with it, I'll probably stream me coding it. So I can explain each part. Yeah, I just need to write it out and like, yeah, do a flowchart and stuff. Like, cause like the combat system in this, like they tried to do something with it, obviously, like with the weighting mechanic, right? But I feel like that's like too boring. Like, yeah, it's boring, so like combat doesn't mean anything, right? The only good combat is with the bow, because you have to aim. Really. So, like, I think my goal is to make like certain weapons, including the vanilla weapons, feel different. And they require a certain playstyle. Like with the diamond sword, diamonds, if you're probably making an entire sword out of diamonds, it's going to be fucking heavy, right? So, you know, it'll probably swing a tiny bit slower, but they will like massive damage. I don't know how I'm going to do it, right? There has to be a lot of thinking going through that. Because you don't want it too spammy, and you don't want it to be too slow like it is now. Like, there's a, like, I don't know. Like, you don't want it, you need a middle ground of spammy and waiting. Like, I want you to use your brain while swinging your sword. You know? I think that might just be up to certain mob mechanics instead of the combat, you know what I mean? It makes sense though, right? Oh, you know what I forgot to bring? Oh well, the board's right there. I need a minecart, a name tag, and a rail to make this work. I'm gonna need more. I need more buckets. What did you do yesterday? Don't tell me you did push-ups every time you died in Tarkov again. It's a good workout, because you're bad at the game. Welcome to the boring part. There's literally no better way to do this. I think Orlando left, right? Bruh. Imagine the viewer tracker telling me there's one viewer. Did you guys fuse together or something? What's going on? Yeah, and then you die. It happens. It really does happen. It's the fun part. Dying. Yeah. I think he left and came back, like, fast. I don't know. It's because I'm not using the Twitch app, or I don't have Twitch open on another screen. I have Streamlabs OBS. And that's how I'm like looking at the comments and stuff. Bro, the rock will look at you and you'll die. What do you mean? Like, his stare is something else, man. If you say so, man. You guys are insane. Is there a better way to do this? Do you want me to give you a tour around the place, guys? How do you make a rail? Like that, that's how you make a rail. Oops. Okay. So, this is my base, it's a pyramid, right? That's Spawn Island. We were gonna do something with it, right? But we'll get back to that eventually. Here's my food farm, because I'm not bothered to make a animal farm. Here is my nether portal. Here is the yeah, it was the it was the easiest. It was the first thing that came to my mind as soon as I entered this island. This is my zero tick farm. It does stuff. It produces a shit ton of sugarcane. You just turn this on and it goes blip 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 blip. You know. What else do I have? I've got my mine, which is down here. This is my mine. It's got a strip mine all the way down there. This is where I kidnap villagers and put them in their chambers. This one's the mending villager and multi-shot. This guy is there for ender pearls. This guy, unbreaking. Efficiency, fire protection, silk touch, fortune and infinity. You know, the lot. And this is how I get in and out. You know, pretty fun. Let's sleep so I don't die visiting people's places. Like, I was planning to make like an hourglass thing. Just the pyramid will have two pyramids on top of each other, right? And around it was going to be glass with redstone and sand that pulls, like, that changes every day. Because there's, what do you call them? Daylight sensors, right? You could just place those in and they activate redstone. Yeah, all it would need me is to flip this around on top of it. Alright, see ya. But yeah, I was like gonna make an hourglass. That would have been fun, right? So we've got Flynn's boat. This work in progress. So it's getting there. This is Jude's water bowl. It's got two entrances. You can come from inside the thing or through here. Right. It's pretty cool. He was gonna make it bigger and like, you know, but he went offline. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh yeah, Kai's floating tower. How can I forget? What is it? The fuck? What the fuck is this? Yeah, that's Kai's. No, it's here. Pretty cool, right? It's got a lot of potential. This is gonna be his library, apparently. He made some lore for the server in this book. Pretty fun. We'll read it once it's complete, because there's been a couple errors there and here, like here and there. Oh. Here we've got the Salvador thing, my bobber. It's a cube. I don't remember who I think this is Limbs? I think this is Limbs. Pretty cool. He only played for like 2 hours when he made this. We've also got the tree farm underneath the big old tower. Birch, spruce, oak. He flooded his thingy. But yeah, that's all the builds so far. I think the best one so far is this. Like, he's added so much detail with the different type of blocks, right? He looks pretty cool. I think if he just expands on it. The problem is he can't keep going up because of the block limit. Look, we're at 210 here. So up there is like the block limit, I believe. Yeah. 255. You can't even flip these on. So yeah. I don't know where he's building his city. He's already like found the place that he wants to build it in, but I haven't seen it yet. There's also the sea temple right next to spawn. There's two actually. There's one here and one there. I need to get more ender bells because I need an endermite to spawn. Name the endermite. Go. Give me a name. Boom. Go. Give me an endermite name. Waka waka. Okay. Waka. Wakako. What does it even mean? I've got an endermite called Wakaka now. Just the thing that came to your mind and you're like, yes. Must. Around your way. Around the because that's the door. There. So right. Does this take around? Then it it up with everything. So we can do what's going to this one. We'll make this one. Close. Really close. There we go. Completed. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, now what we do is you get your ender chest, which I left back there. Yeah, I think I made it too close. No, you can't see Enderman back there. Alright, so you get your ender chest with all your endstone in it. Bam. And because you want to make it look pretty. Just like that. I don't know, man, it's gonna be a giant pillar in the sky. So I'd rather have it look somewhat appealing, you know. You also want to have a ceiling on this platform, because this is where you're gonna stand to kill them. Of 2 blocks. You need a low ceiling so they don't teleport out into the area you're stabbing them in. Like, you're gonna see what I mean when I say pillar in the sky. Right? Just hold on tight. I'm gonna need to go mine more. Yes. Kill all the Endermen. And then you go up here, right? And you also, I'm a dumb. You need all this again. You want to fill this up with water. What? Move. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And then what you want to do from this point in, you want to find out the middle or where you want them to land and make it a 2x3 or however long you want, right? Because you still want to be able to collect the XP and the ender pearls in there. Or you might want to make it a 3x3 because the XP is going to come to you anyway. The problem is the ender pearls. Are you going to keep them or are you going to throw them? Are you going to throw them away? And since I have a ender pearl villager, I'm going to throw them away, right? So I'm going to make it something like this. No, I'll make it a 3x3. It's off-centered. No, I shall not have this. Middle. Ben. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This isn't right. You want to dig it all the way down, like that. And then we count, right? This is where they're gonna land. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. And you build a platform out here. Anyway, I spent some time editing the cover. So I need to make a chamber, find someone in the cover, and destroy the chamber without letting anyone get up to it. So I'm going to destroy the combat class. And we can get the cover to there. This will not make sense. If I start level now, I have to mic up the link. So then that's all. So I'll just have to spawn in my other mic up, and then we will put it. We'll put it like that. So then it's basically a museum of the Swedish, right? So it has a property where man sees it, gets out of it. So what we're using for is to get a that's it. It's one there. Where they will then take full damage and it will be how much HP. Right? Pretty much. That's yes. Triple damage. No, no, no. Completo. I think I need more than that, actually. Look, all you need to do now is just bloop, 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 bloop. You gotta be careful not to get in the thing now. Now, these trapdoors are for up there. What you need to do is get up here. See how they're like that? You need to place trapdoors and flip them. Because then they'll think there's a block they can walk on there. Then all you gotta do is get in here and let's make some slabs actually. I want to place slabs, like, you know what, I'll do it here. So nobody walks in and dies. And like the XP can still make it out. There you go. You got yourself an XP farm. Now I can throw some shit away. Like these. Now all you need to do, since now I have a bunch of XP, I can just alright. Oh well. It takes me where I want to be anyway. You take your mending books and you apply them to your tools, like this. Now we can mend this, and we need 17 levels for that one too. Let me get my sword. Let's get back there. I think I'm gonna take it with me actually. I might make an entire like setup over there. I'm gonna take multiple mending books. Now we can throw that away. Yes. I've been recording for 3 hours. That's going to be a large file. I'm going to need to buy an entire storage system for these videos. Like I have to get myself like a terabyte hard drive or SSD. And that's where all the streaming and YouTube related stuff will go. in that hard drive or SSD, right? I might make it a 3x2. Because I don't want to move this much. Well, I'm a dip now, so have a great day.